Alright, so I'm going to go over how to use one way of essentially backing up all of your Google Drive files from your work drive to some other outside domain. And that's going to be the Google Takeout way. So what you need to do that is make sure that you're just logged into the account that has the files you want to copy. And then what you can do from there is open up a new tab, go to google.com/takeout, and here you can select all the different types of files that you want to download. And what it will do is it will compress all of them into a zip file. So for these purposes, I think the only one we want is Drive. So select Drive, then go Next, and you can actually select the type of file you want it, but I think just leave it in zip, and then it will email you when it's done. So then you just go ahead and create archive, and it will start working on it from there, and it will show you, the percent of how much has been prepared, and when it's done it will email you, and you can download it from there. So I've already gone through this process, so if I click on Manage Archives, it will show that I downloaded these ones earlier. I can go ahead and click Show Downloads, and just so you know, once this is finished here, then that will then appear in this list, and you can click Show Downloads there as well. Now here it shows that they had to split it into 2 zips just because there was so much data, and that's probably what will happen when you do yours as well. What you can do is you can then just click Download, and it will prompt you to log in again, and then from there you should, there we go, start downloading down at the bottom. And so it takes a while. Here it says 10 minutes, and so I just want to jump ahead, and so say once it's finished downloading, it will appear at the bottom that it's done, or you can just open up a new tab when you're in Chrome, click Downloads, and it will show you this one is still downloading, but I'm going to open up this one that's done. I like to click Show in Folder, and then I like to move it to my desktop just so it's easier to find. So for some reason this is taking a few minutes, which is okay, whatever, but I've already copied one to my desktop, and I'll show you that now. So I have that right here. So this is a zip file. So before I upload it to the new Google Drive account that I want to move it to, I'm just going to unzip it so I can right click it. Actually, I'll click it, and then I'll click Extract, and I'm using Windows 10 on my PC. Yours might look different, but just do Extract to the desktop, and then it will take a few seconds for it to work, and I'll just go ahead and pause the video until it's done. Okay, so that has finished extracting, so now I have a normal file with all of those Google Drive files that I downloaded from my work drive. So it's a lot of stuff there. And remember, originally all of my files were split into 2 zips, so I would have to do this twice, but this is a lot of stuff that I've just transferred here. So now this is saved on my computer. If I just wanted to leave it at this point, all of these files now are on my computer, and they're saved, and I can access them later down the road. However, they have been converted to Word. So like any of my Google Docs are now in Word format, so there's a formatting change. But we can change that when we upload it to Drive now. So the next step to upload it to your new Google Drive account would be to just open that up. And so I've just set up like a dummy one, and it's empty. So now what I can do, and you probably already know how to do this part, you're going to do either a file upload or a folder upload. So like you noticed in my folder here, let's see, let me open it again. Some of my stuff, was in folders, and then other parts of it were in just individual files. So I can do this way. I can go back to my drive, go new, folder upload. I'll find the one I want, click it. I can even press, let's see if I can press Control and select multiple. Nope, I can only do one at a time if I do it that way. So I just do one at a time. Okay, 7A. I upload it. It's going to take a minute here. And I'll pause it until it's done. Actually, it's done now. Okay, so let's see how this worked out. So I open up this, and I've got those documents that I had wanted to transfer, so that's good. So it's a little tedious, but now what you can do is you can just go down that list and upload them all. Let's see what works, what happens if we do new file upload. Okay, now I'm still back, I'm looking at my Takeout file that I made on my desktop. Now if I select all of them, let's see what happens. I'm going to go open. It will only work on the ones that were just individual files that were not in a folder. So this is one way to do it. One other thing I should have mentioned, before you upload it, make sure you go to Settings and select to convert uploaded files to Google Docs format. Otherwise they will upload as a Word file. Hopefully that helps. Again, this is the Google Takeout way. It's not the only way.